What's up, Pop Boys? Live Collective here back again once again, bringing us an Apex Legends video. And today, we finally have the gameplay trailer for Season 6 Boosted of Apex Legends. And I'm super excited to see what the gameplay is going to be like, because this season was kind of lacking gameplay-wise. Like, we didn't have a new game, we didn't have a new gun. We had Loba, but Loba wasn't really like game changing to the game. Like her ults and abilities are cool, but I feel like she was really held back from like how good she can truly be. So hopefully this season we have a lot more changes. I mean, they've announced a lot more changes to the game, but hopefully they're more like long-standing changes to the game, like crafting the new Volt SMG. Hopefully that's a really good gun and actually challenges like the top guns in the game. Hopefully the map changes are really cool. Hopefully we get a new map. You know, Apex. Hopefully we get a new map. But but that's besides the point. So without further ado, boys, we have my computer's just out here just giving me alerts and shit. But without further ado, we have 2 minutes and 17 seconds of the next season to watch. So let me put this boy full screen and let's get this bread. Let's turn up a little bit.
Grab your mash.
Okay, so she sits on it. Okay.
It's not about how hard you fall. It's not even about getting back up.
Okay.
Legends just a name.
I mean, I'm always glad to see Wraith die.
Comes from the mark you leave.
That's cool. That's actually really cool. What is that? That's a G7 skin. That's just kind of clean.
I came to party.
Wait, that's Sorting Factory.
You're in my house now.
Okay. Wait, these battle pass skins? These battle pass skins are clean.
The hunt begins.
These battle pass passes are clean, dude. What is that? Yeah, crafting. Okay. Hold on. Wait, you can craft the Oh, don't do this to me, game.
Yeah, I've got you, old man.
Oh, don't do this to me.
It's party time.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Sorry, not sorry.
There's someone.
Something big is on the horizon. And remember,
Wait,
I'll be watching.
there's so much. There's so much that they packed into 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Jesus Christ. Alright. Actually, you know what? It might be easier. It might be easier if I just download the video. Just 1 second.
A few moments later.
Alright, boys, and now that we have the trailer downloaded, it'd be a lot easier to actually like scrub through, because YouTube scrubbers kind of whack sometimes. So but yeah, there's so much that they put in this trailer. I'm gonna turn it down so I don't blow you guys' ear out. There's so much you put in this trailer. I think the first thing, let me go with the speed here. Playback speed. Let's go slower. So I think the first thing we notice is just the gun. Like, that thing is shooting incredibly fast. Like that thing, let me slow it down a bit more. That thing is shooting incredibly fast. Like, that thing is actually shooting crazy wild. So the turret might actually be a good item in the game. Maybe. The only problem, like, okay, so this might just be a thing, but she has one out. Like, she's shooting at one and she has one on her back. So I don't know if that's just for the trailer or if that's just like she can get multiple like turrets at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, you know how how Watson can have multiple like pylons out? Like, can can Rampart have multiple like turrets out? Because if so, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. But you know what? You know what? I'm glad for once Mirage didn't get shafted. I don't think Mirage was in this. No, he was later or not. But I'm glad Mirage didn't get shafted. Usually he gets shafted in these. So you see, look. Let's just watch this Wraith get absolutely destroyed. I'll never. You know what? You know what? I appreciate them actually getting rid of Wraith. You know, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think we're just gonna watch it in slow motion. You know, I think it's probably easier because then I can pause it if I need to. But so this right here is a G7 skin. Granted, I don't know why the model looks so bad. Like, it feels like they're playing on like low. I don't know why they captured like this footage on low. They should have captured this on like ultra. But hey, you know what? Do what you got to do. But the G7 skin's actually fire. And for it looks like the iron sights might be a little bit different. Maybe. Yeah, they are actually a little different. They actually are a little bit different than usual. I don't know why this is low. This is so blurry. Like, right, the iron sights on this particular G7 skin is a lot different than usual. So I might this might be my favorite G7 skin because those iron sights are actually pretty fire. Not gonna hold you. Because that's one thing I don't like about the G7 is a great gun. It's just I don't like the iron sights on it. Iron sights on it are actually atrocious. At least to me. To me, I don't like them at all. So this right here is Sorting Factory. So it feels like we're just getting an entire new area right outside Sorting Factory. Which is cool, which is actually really cool because this is actually like one of the most like underutilized areas on the map. I'm trying to think of like where this is. This is where the cave was, right? No. So this is where the bridge was. So this is where basically this is where like that little where Lava City is, like where the dome in Lava City is, like where the res station is. Those are where these towns are right here. So those are little houses by the res station right here. So I'm assuming, and there's gonna be where the jet thruster was. This is where this building to the left is gonna be. Right here. So this is a giant building over here. And then I don't know what this is. Also another thing for Hammond, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a person thing you can go into, or if it might just be like more stuff for the actual map. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Here's my boy. So I'm guessing the G7 is the final skin. Because we have like a white version of this gun, and then we have like a gold version as well. So we have, so I'm thinking, okay, let's see. So this is a Sentinel. So we have a Sentinel skin. It's actually a pretty clean Sentinel skin. All right, this is a G7. We have a Spitfire skin, which is this is okay. It's okay. It's okay. We have a Devotion skin. Yeah, bro, this Pathfinder skin looks lit. Looks like a derby car, dude. It's lit. That's actually a really cool Pathfinder skin. This is actually really dope Bloodhound skin too. Bro, I just had a bug commit suicide on my window. It's actually a really cool Bloodhound skin. I don't know why this is like breaking apart. But cool, appreciate it. This is another G7 skin. How many G7 skins are we getting? Or is this the final skin? I don't know. Okay, World's Edge Fortified. Okay, so this. All right. This is maybe downloading wasn't the best idea. Okay, so here we go. World's Edge Fortified. Here we go. So this. Where is this? This is. Okay, this is right outside Train Yard, actually. So this is where Fuel Depot, Drill Site. Well, this is where Drill Site was. So Drill Site's completely gone, and now we have this area. You know, this is actually really cool. This is actually, see, I think, from what I can tell, this might actually be really good for World's Edge. Because the problem I have with World's Edge is that everyone in the lobby just lands around Frag City, right? Like everyone in the lobby just lands around Frag City. So the only fights that ever really happen are like Frag City Train Yard. There's like really like the only like main like fights that happen. So I feel like what they're trying to do is like build bigger POIs around the map, so it actually forces people to sort of like branch out, which is what I mean. They tried to do that a little bit with well, not a little bit. They tried to do it a lot with King's Canyon, but I feel like, at least for me, when I play King's Canyon, it feels like the dropship only comes from like the left side of the map all the time. So everyone's just on the left side of the map, so no one goes like Capacitor or what's new relay called? Whatever new relay is called, and whenever it goes there. So it feels like they're trying to like branch out World's Edge, which is actually really, really cool to see. So this area over here, let's go back a little bit. So this area, actually that's really good. This right here, this is, I'm assuming this is by Harvester. I'm assuming this is by Harvester. This right here, where is this? Oh, this is by Mirage Voyage, that little town. Bro, there's so many like large POIs on the map now. That's actually crazy. It's actually they did like a major overhaul of the map. It's actually really cool. It's actually really cool to see. I wonder what frame rates are gonna be like, because there's just so many like big items on the map, you know? There's just so many like big giant things on the map. So I wonder if like frame rate is gonna go drop depending on like where you are on the map. We'll see. Hopefully not. We'll see. So now we have the crafting system. So I'm guessing the crafting system is just, you have these little pillars. There might be more information on the website, so we'll go check the website after to see what they have. But I'm assuming this, like, these little pillars are just all over the map. I don't know. What does that say? The Danny Boy? That's interesting. What does it mean by? I wonder what it means by the Danny Boy. But I'm assuming these things are just gonna be spread out around the map, and then I think there was a crafting item or crafting like thing. This, yeah. So right here. So replicator, fabricate loot with extracted like materials. That's just a completely different thing. So does it change? So okay, so right here, so this is weird because it says, okay, so each item has something above it. So it has like daily, weekly, permanent. So does items change based off of, is it like on a daily rotation? Because that'd be kind of weird if it's like on a daily rotation. Because what if like then it forces certain items to be good and forces items to be bad? I guess. I just noticed that devotion is back. We have a turbocharger because we have a turbocharger. Yes. Wait, we have energy mags too. These are energy mags. Wait, their energy guns are back. So what's the golden gun? So you tell me I can just run a devotion again? Oh, it's about to be season 1 all over again. It's about to be season 1. Oh, bro, season 1, I was running the devotion and I was just wrecking kids because no one ever wanted to pick it up. So I'll be the only one with a devotion and just find turbochargers everywhere and then just wreck kids, bro. So bro, that's gonna be so clean. Having devotion back is gonna be clean. I mean, I guess they had to bring it back because in Always Be Closing, I think the hop that you get for the Spitfire that allows you to get faster reloads and more ammo, I think that's the passive for Rampart. So I feel like they had to bring the devotion back to the regular loot pool because of that. So that's actually really cool. So I'm interested in like learning more about how this is set up. So I think more information about that's on the website. So it's actually really, but the devotion's back. It's actually really cool. It's actually really cool. And then I guess it scans. So I guess it scans and then you can get, because devotion's actually back, so there's energy ammo next to it. It's actually really cool. That's really cool. Okay, so we got the new weapon. So now we have the Volt SMG. We got the big Volt, which actually looks really cool. I'm assuming it's going to take the turbocharger because every energy gun takes the turbocharger. But I wonder what like how good it's gonna be in comparison, because like I like the problem I have with Apex, right? The problem I have with Apex is that they haven't released guns to challenge the big three, which for me, what I consider the big three is the R301, the Wingman, and the R99. Right? They haven't really released any guns to challenge those. Ever since the game came out, those have been the I'm sorry, Mike. Those like ever since the game came out, those have been the three best guns in the game. Period. Like no one's gonna argue. Those are the best 3 guns in the game. So hopefully, I'm hoping the Volt actually mixes that up and changes it so that people actually like try different guns, and things like that. Like from what I can tell, there doesn't really appear to be like a huge like charge up time. Like even in slow motion, maybe he has a turbocharger on it, but it feels like it shoots pretty quickly. So that's probably gonna be really, really good. Now we have the new legend, so now she's using her ability, which I don't know how I feel about it. No, I feel like it's really cool. It's really cool, but I feel like there's so much more that has to be shown. Like, is there any like way to like destroy the barrier? Like what's the timer like on the barrier? Or is like it's just a lot of things they haven't really told. Maybe it's on the website. I don't know. I haven't checked it yet, but we'll see. But see, it's kind of weird when they show things like this, like when they have her having like 3 things, or is that her ability to place 1 and then it places 3? Because like it had showed other ones going up as well. That'd be kind of broken. Not gonna hold you. That'd be kind of broken if she places like 3 at once. That's actually wild. That's actually kind of wild. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe there's a thing, because maybe we're breaking things down. It's gonna be a long video. We're breaking things down right here, but maybe because as you see, like her thing broke, so maybe there's like a time limit on like how much shield you have, or like at least how much you can shoot through. Because like right here, you see the one, like look at the one in the middle. You see like her thing kind of broke. So maybe it's like a shield where the shield has health, right? So the shield has health, and you keep, and eventually it'll break. Which if that's how it works, I actually don't mind that at all. But that's how it works. I don't mind that at all. Now this is the part that's actually really interesting. I'm gonna turn the volume up for this. Yeah, so this part's actually really cool.
Something big is on the horizon. And remember, I'll be watching.
So this right here is the big item on the table here. This right here is the big item on the table. It's like, okay, so they didn't reveal a new map in this, right? They didn't reveal a new map. But the thing is, are they going to pull a Fortnite? Right? And what I mean by that is, everyone knows that Fortnite has those in-game events, right? Where they basically have like big server events where things happen like to you. Like it's not just like a cutscene, like things happen to you and your character. Is Apex planning to do that? To where they have a server event where you get into the rocket and the rocket takes off and goes to Olympus? Because if so, that would be wild if they could do that. Because right now, no other game has tried to do that, as far as I know. No other game has tried to do like an in-game event. So that I feel like if Apex could do that, that would bring so much attention to the game. You know, because I felt like that's a lot of reason why Fortnite was as popular as it was, because it innovated gaming like that with having in-game events. So I feel like Apex needs to do stuff like that to just branch out and like, you know, appeal to a wider audience of like players. So I feel like that's something that they're definitely like missing a little bit. But I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything after that. Yeah. All right, so let's see if the let's see what they have on the young Webby Saito. What we got on the website. What we got on the website. What we got on the website. Let me own the site. All right. Anything? Nothing. Do we have any latest updates? Oh, here we go. Map updates. Here we go. Alright, Season 6 map updates. World's Edge has been revamped with new pathways, rocket launch sites, blast walls, and more. Hi, I'm Jason, Design Director of Apex Legends. Apex Legends is entering its 6th season. With that, some brand new updates to World's Edge. Identifying our goals for World's Edge. Partly, a map update is developed to inject some newness into the game for the launch of a season, new layouts to learn, new rotations to utilize, and new strategies to master. It also gives the designers an opportunity to improve the overall flow and experience of playing the map, while addressing any pain points we've heard from the community. With that in mind, our first step is identifying what we want to tackle for Season 6. More and improved play on the lava side of the map. That is very true, because it's very barren. Better options for rotations out of particularly sticky choke points. That is also very true. And an interesting new map mechanic to promote some new combat scenarios. Okay. So first we have is launch site. Hammond Industries continues to take over World's Edge. They're going up to something nefarious, I'm sure. The launch site can be found near the west, to the west of Dome in a previously unoccupied lava field. The giant rocket ship stands above the center of this new point of interest and can be seen towering over the mountains from far away as refinery. The new drop location has 4 large control rooms to hold and tons of loot. Many squads should feel comfortable landing here, spreading out, pushing across the raised catwalks, lava field terrain, to be the last team standing. So this is what it will look before. Should seem familiar. Very I think there's like one in circle, like 1 or 2 in circles ends over here. But very, very boring. Very boring side of the map. Very boring end games. Now, holy shit. Now this is actually really, really cool. Oh, you're actually fighting under the rocket ship. That's dope. But this is actually really, really cool. See, this is like, I feel like this is something Apex has been missed. Like, this is what World's Edge should be, you know? This is like, World's Edge should be about big fights, big area, big like arena area fights. Like, this is what World's Edge should be. And I feel like it is that, but only in certain areas. And like King's Canyon feels like more of like a close quarters combat type of map. So that's actually really cool. So it's like before and after. It's actually really, really cool. One of the most exciting aspects of launch site are the new rotation opportunities through this side of the map. A new passageway has been constructed through cliffs to the cliffside heading to the east side of Tree. So this is basically the back corner of Tree. So if you're looking directly like out of Tree, let's say you're looking for like sorting factory towards Tree, to the left, that big old mountain that was just kind of just there, they've essentially placed a new passageway. It was actually really, really cool. That was more options of like getting to Tree and like getting out of Tree, which is actually really cool to see. The path towards sorting factory now comes out on the porch of the launch site facility with a commanding overlook of the south side of sorting. Rotating out of the dome now has more options, as launch site is right next door to the continued path to Tree. If you prefer to slide down the hill towards sorting, a new geyser has sprouted up at the lower basin, allowing for a quick way to get up and over the ridge if the ring is breathing down your neck. That's cool. I'm really glad there's more geyser options. You know, because I really do enjoy geyser. It's just really in a kind of like unfortunate side of the map, because you kind of just geyser onto a hill. So it's like it's nice to see that's on like other side of the map. Countdown. Drill site has been replaced with Countdown, another large Hammond facility with a mysterious purpose. Design of this POI is an imposing fortress with a tall perimeter complete with 3 giant blast walls that can be activated to raise and dynamically fortify the approach to Skyhook. Lava fissure from Skyhook Lava Fissure Train Yard, more than that below. The large control rooms stand apart by a deep center pit. The pit can be opened to allow access to better loot, but this is a dangerous honeypot overlooked on all sides, to make sure you control this area before going for it. It's actually really, really cool. It's actually, well, they did a lot of design work. I'm so excited for this. They did so much work, dude. It's actually wild. They did so much work. That's dope. Staging. Staging is a smaller POI that lands on the nexus of a heavily traveled area in the center of the map. This new drop location replaces a small town that used to sit directly below the train tracks on the east of Harvester. It's now provided much more interesting fights as well as significantly more loot. Instead of a small town and the center of a low pit, the design pushes players to the raised edge of the area, utilizing 2 or more rising walls to connect to the train tracks across the gap. Resting train cars provide more cover along the tracks, as well as high connections across the center of the fight of the control room. We also see the departure of the nearby Mirage. Aww. Mirage Voyage is gone, dog. I knew there. No. Excuse me. Yeah, phone call. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bro, Mirage got shafted. My own bro, I'm the only character who's ever had his POI removed. That's actually insane, bro. I knew they have to shaft Mirage some way. They always have to shaft Mirage some way, dog. They always have to. Well. And Mr. Witt has flown his personalized ship away from World's Edge for now, which means, is it going to be an Oasis? I don't know. I don't know. That's unfortunate. I loved Mirage Voyage. Goodbye, old buddy. All right, so this is the new area. Cool, really cool, really cool to see. I don't know where those snails come back, but it is annoying. Anyway, all right. Rising blast walls. The rising walls are a new map mechanic added to World's Edge and be found in launch site. Countdown and staging. Activating a panel will start the giant blast wall to rise, creating a defensible platform and permanently fortifying the position of whichever team was lucky enough to control it first. So I'm assuming this is what we saw in the trailer. That's that wall that was like rising. And it says permanently. So I guess once it's up, it's up. You can't necessarily put it back down, which is interesting, I guess. But I guess it's really cool because you're basically you're cutting off choke points, so to speak, which is actually very interesting for the game. Being able to, I know Valorant added recently, on one of the like newer maps is like having like sort of like garage doors, so you can like close off certain like entry points. It's actually really cool to have in Apex. So that's actually really cool. You find yourself assaulting a wall that's been defended. There are always pathways through the bottom or around the position by a nearby path. If you're eligible for verticality, you can always fly right over it. That is also very true. Survey Camp and Skyhook cut through. Heading east from Survey Camp will now lead to a new pathway directly through the cliffside across the train tracks and into Skyhook. So before it was this, and after, oh, for seconds, like that's like nothing changed. I was like, okay, it's right here. All right, so this is basically cutting through the mountain. Gotcha. So this is actually just a different way to get to Skyhook. It's actually really cool. I'm liking all these passageways, dude. Liking like the map feels so much more open now because of these. This new cut through has been great for rotating successfully out of Skyhook and should allow Survey Camp to be more viable as a drop location or as a rotation option. The train tunnel is also packed with loot and cover in this area, so expect more options, resistance, and we'll be playing on this side of the map. Thank you. Mini swall treaks and additions. The train has been stopped. What do you mean the train has been stopped? For Season 6, the train has been dismantled and scattered around the tracks of World's Edge. This single change helped us achieve one of our goals of providing more rotational options through some particularly scary choke points. Nearly all tunnels that used to be clear for the train, therefore almost never used, now have static train cars and other cover as well as small amounts of loot. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's like actual room in here now. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Like train was just fun. Like train was just fun. You know, just like it was like just riding around the map on it and just having like rotation options because of train. Essentially, are they bringing something else? In addition to the new geyser north of the dome, a new one has been sprouted out. Solve the lava fissure, making the crossing the deep sulfur river a bit easier. So this is where Mirage Voyage was. So now we have house. Wait, or we could have kept Mirage Voyage. There's enough room over here. We could have kept Mirage Voyage. So now that's just the Geyser right here, which makes sense because there's sulfur pits over here, so there should be a Geyser. So sort of like Geyser. There are other small additions and changes to be found throughout the map. Keep a lookout. We hope you enjoy the changes to World's Edge Season 6 Boosted. Thank you for playing Apex Legends. So I think I miss Train. I miss Train, dude. Train was fun. Train was fun. I'm gonna miss it, dog. I'm going to miss it. That's a lot of changes, dude. That's actually a lot of changes. That's crazy. That's actually a lot of changes. Let's see if there's anything else. Season 5. Season 6. Maybe I think we have any like more information about anything. Because usually whenever they release like the gameplay trailer, they usually have like more information. Let's see. Game updates. Nope. Anything in media? Nope. I guess that's it. Well, boys, that's everything. At least for now. At least from what I can tell, it appears to be everything. That's actually really. Hopefully, they have a lot planned for season 6. Because season 5 was probably the best start to a season we've ever had, but they really like dropped the ball hard. Because this last half of the season, it was just a drag to play. So hopefully they have a lot of stuff planned for season 6. There's, from what I can tell, there's a lot of changes coming with like the crafting system, which I believe crafting is from what I can tell, crafting is just going to be on World's Edge. So I'm guessing like I'm gonna gather my thoughts here. So I'm guessing that each map is going to have a unique system to it. So for World's Edge, you have the charge towers, and in other words, on King's Canyon you have the charge towers, and then on World's Edge you're going to have crafting. Okay, maybe that's what appears to be like. This appears to be like, it's actually really cool. So hopefully season 6 has a lot in store for us. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos here on the future. If there's any more updates, I'll make sure to do a quick little update video for you guys in case to release any more information about the new season. Also, guys, do remember I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Link down below to my Twitch channel down below in the description down below. Did you know that it's down below? Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace. Wiedersehen. Deuces. And goodbye.